The SSAC is about leadership,
teamwork,
achievement,
community,
initiative,
ambition,
well-being,
adaptability,
sportsmanship,
trust,
integrity,
gratitude,
confidence,
health,
self-discipline,
friendship,
openness,
growth,
connection,
courage,
tradition.
collaboration.
The SSAC is about vision.
I want to welcome you here live to the ballpark at Jackson. Game 2 of the day here. It's Game 2 of Pool A. Faulkner versus Mobile. It's the 1 seed versus the 5 seed. Both teams 0-1 entering this one in pool play. Jeremy Smith alongside Carter Moltz. We'll talk about the implications of this game more as we go through the day. First, the lineup for Faulkner. Leading off, playing center field, number 5, Evan Gilliam. Batting second, playing right field, number 23, Orlando Lordui. Batting third, playing second base, number 11, Johnny Lopez. Batting fourth, playing left field, number 24, Eduardo Martinez. Batting fifth, playing first base, number 2, Juan Trinidad. Batting sixth, playing third base, number 1, Francisco Soriano. Batting seventh and catching, number 7, Christian Webb. Batting eighth, playing shortstop, number 3, Jorge Lucero. Batting ninth, the DH, number 22, Jack Brinkley. And on the mound for Faulkner, number 35, Mose Hayes. The lineup and defensive alignment for the Mobile Rams. Carter Moles.
Leading off will be the center fielder, Peyton Bell. Batting second will be the right fielder, Landon Moore. The shortstop, Sam Bowman, bats third. Batting fourth will be the first baseman, JT Lastorca. Batting fifth, the second baseman, Cameron Brock. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Alex McWhirter. Batting seventh, the left fielder, Jerron Harris. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Dylan Moran. And catching is number 11, Jackson Briel. And on the hill will be Tyler Cruz for the Rams, who will be the home team in this contest.
For Mobile, they enter at 18-20 overall. They're the number 5 seed. Faulkner at 33-15 overall. They are the number 1 seed. But, Carter Moles, the way that the pool has played out, Faulkner is mathematically eliminated before they even take the field for the second game. And that is because they lost to Blue Mountain yesterday, and Blue Mountain just defeated Loyola to get to 2-0, which means that even if Faulkner wins today and wins tomorrow against Loyola to get to 2-1, they are in a tie with Blue Mountain if Blue Mountain were to lose to Mobile, and then Blue Mountain would win the head-to-head. So Faulkner mathematically eliminated. The only scenario by which Blue Mountain does not grab the automatic bid is to see A, Mobile win today and beat Blue Mountain tomorrow, and Loyola beat Faulkner. So there's 3 results that have to happen to force a 3-way tie, and then the tiebreakers have to go against Blue Mountain.
Yeah.
So they are as close to clinched as you could possibly be, and if Faulkner beats Mobile in this game, Blue Mountain does clinch. They are locked in and will be guaranteed to play Saturday, which means however they manage tomorrow don't matter too much. You could go Johnny Holstaff and pitch everybody an inning and not worry about the result at that point.
Yeah, you could, because your spot in the tournament is in the national tournament is secure at that point.
And
so
you save your pitching for a championship game.
Yeah.
But for Mobile, they've got life. They've got to win here, and they got to win tomorrow. And their hopes remain alive.
Yeah, it's a thin lifeline for Mobile because, again, Blue Mountain has just been pouring runs on folks. And the first tiebreaker is runs allowed. And right now, anybody that's facing Blue Mountain not doing well in that category. And Mobile's got their work cut out for them. They got to beat a red-hot Blue Mountain team and beat the number 11 team in the country in Faulkner.
Fourth.
Then have things break your way.
For these two teams, they're very familiar with one another. They played 5 times in the regular season, one of them a conference series and the other one a midweek doubleheader, and they were scheduled to play 2 more times, but the weather canceled that one. They played a non-conference doubleheader on Tuesday, the 27th of February, so early in the year, and that was a split with Mobile winning 7-4 and Faulkner winning 12-9. And then they met again March the 23rd and the 24th. Faulkner won the doubleheader 5-4 and 13-5, and then dropped game 3 13-10. So these teams very familiar. Faulkner won the season series 3-2 over Mobile, and see if we'll kind of go back and comb through results here. We'll see if Mobile faced Mose Hayes during the season. They faced Mose Hayes back on March the 23rd. Mose Hayes went 6 innings, struck out 5, allowed 2 runs, both of them earned, walked only 1, and picked up the victory that day. So Hayes with some success against Mobile. And then don't believe Hayes faced them back at the very beginning of the season. We'll see. Hayes.
No, that was his one appearance against him.
Did not. So just 1 game against Mobile, and it was a good one for him.
Yeah, and Tyler Cruz went 5 innings against Faulkner. Ended up taking the loss and starting that game. Gave up 2 home runs, 2 strikeouts. He struggled with the walks. Gave up 5 walks. It turned into 5 runs. But only a 176 batting average against in his outing against the Eagles.
So about ready to go with this one. Mobile in the white uniforms with the black sleeves. One of the better uniform combos that we've seen in this tournament. They are the home team for this one.
Yeah, Cruz took the loss in the 5-4 Faulkner win in Game 1 of the conference series.
About ready to go here.
It was a rather lengthy plate meeting. I'd love to know what Kyle Friday and Patrick McCarthy were talking about with the umpires. I'd also just love to hear a conversation between those two. Two great people.
Yeah. A lot of respect between the two of them as coaches, and a little bit overcast now. Weather moving in tonight, so you'll start to see little traces of that. Teams have got to tarp the field whenever they finish play tonight. And we're hoping for the best tomorrow. Going to work is Cruz, as he's getting the last few warm-up tosses in.
And the next 2 games we're going to see are between the teams that lost yesterday, and one team will be eliminated regardless of what else happens.
That is a straight-up elimination game, yeah.
With 2 losses, it's a certain thing at that point. 1 loss, you're still alive in it, but 2 and it's over. So the next couple games, really important as teams try to extend their season. And Evan Gilliam to lead things off for Faulkner.
Yeah, it's interesting the way that it could have fallen. You could have had a 1-0 against an 0-1 and had that matchup in the pool twice, and there's a lot left to be decided. But when the 2 1-0 teams face each other and the 2 0-1 teams face each other, you have a very real scenario where both pools could be decided on day 2. So Cruz beginning against Evan Gilliam here. He's already behind 2-0. That one delivered, misses, 3-0.
Cruz threw those first 3 pitches really quick.
I like it.
A little bit more deliberate here.
And he misses. So Evan Gilliam draws a 4-pitch walk to start the day.
That's not the ideal start for Cruz because Evan Gilliam, a guy who can steal some bases.
Orlando Lordui to the dish, first-team all-conference performer this season.
21 stolen bases for Gilliam this season.
And a pretty high percentage, if I remember correctly. He hadn't gotten thrown out very much at all.
It's his 3rd straight season with 20 or more stolen bases for the Eagles. Cruz gets a strike over to Lordui to start the at-bat. Much better start against the left-handed Panamanian.
Inside nearly clips Lordui. Ball and a strike. Lordui digs in. Ball fouled back. 1-2 now to Orlando Lordui. This is our 6th game of the tournament. Scheduled to play 13. That one misses outside. Lordui lifts it left field, easily playable. Harris comes over and squeezes it. Lordui's retired, and Gilliam retreats to first. 1 away here in the top of the first.
And Gilliam relying on his speed there a little bit. He was almost at where the indention for around second base is. A little bit past where the second baseman, Cameron Brock, standing right now when that ball is caught.
That went over for a strike. Johnny Lopez, second baseman for Faulkner, transferred from the University of St. Catherine, and he'll take strike 2. Another all-conference performer for the Eagles. He'll chop it into the dirt. Second baseman picks it up, throws to first. That will advance Gilliam to second, but there's 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, they'll gladly trade the out for that 90 feet there. And now Eduardo Martinez will have a little bit of a job to do with 2 outs.
Martinez. Big looping swing. Batting cleanup today for the Eagles. See the bat high above his head. That Marucci Cat X swung and fouled back. That is, I don't know how it ranks across baseball, but I know that bat exactly is maybe the most popular bat in Marbury Youth League. 3 of the 9 kids on our team have that bat. And as one of the coaches who's constantly fetching bats, I can't keep track of which one belongs to which kid.
See, I've barely missed that generation. When I was growing up playing YMCA ball, we just had like 2 bats, and and mine I found at a garage sale for like $5,
and it did the job.
It did. Bat 1,000 my last year of coach pitch.
There you go. Ball and 2 strikes. Bats are expensive. I've told my son before, if you're going to go up there and watch, I could have given you a much cheaper bat. Ball and 2 strikes, and Martinez has to step out, checking his eye. I don't know if it's a contact issue or dust in the eye or something.
Yeah.
It's like dust in the eye. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second base for the Eagles. Ball fouled back.
And a balk is called, actually.
And that'll advance the runner to third. So a balk call moves the runner to third. And now Faulkner with a chance to do something here with 2 outs.
Cruz asking for explanation as to what he did to balk. It's always been an interesting thing to me. I've been watching baseball my entire life and feel like I've got a pretty good grasp of it. But sometimes you see balks called. You're not exactly sure what it was called for, and other times you see Nestor Cortez throw an actual pump fake on the mound. You're like, how's that not illegal?
Yeah.
But time was called to let the umpire set over on that last one.
Called strike 3. Balk didn't matter. He froze at Dorney Martinez. Cruz strands the runner. We go to the bottom of the first.
Where the day starts with laughter in local shops and ends under the stars with live music. That's Jackson, Tennessee. It's a place where every moment is an invitation to explore, to connect, to be a part of something bigger. Jackson isn't just a destination. It's where stories are written, memories in the making.
Welcome back live to the ballpark at Jackson. The man on the mound for Faulkner, Mose Hayes, the junior right-hander from Homer, Alaska, transfer from Yuba College, second-team all-conference performer. Hayes, over the course of the season, has made 12 appearances, 7 starts, a 5-1 record with a 4.18 ERA. He has struck out 46 over 51 2/3 with 19 walks and 52 hits allowed. That's a .251 batting average against. Hayes has been effective for the Eagles down the stretch, in particular picking up the win in 3 of his last 4 outings. So Mose Hayes on the mound for the Eagles. Defensively around Hayes, his battery mate is Christian Webb. First to third is Juan Trinidad, Johnny Lopez, Jorge Lucero, and Francisco Soriano. And then left to right in the outfield, Eduardo Martinez, Evan Gilliam, and Orlando Lordui. For Mobile, top of the order due up here, Bell, Moore, and Bowman. Peyton Bell leading off. Bell steps in. Mose Hayes delivers, misses away. 1-0 count. Ball lifted high right field, drifting back. Orlando Lordui, he'll squeeze it, 1 gone. Now Landon Moore, the senior out of Bessemer, Alabama. Right fielder to the dish for the Rams. That one misses high. There's a 1-0 count. Mose Hayes turned into a pretty good find for the Eagles. Added late in their recruiting class. Discovered by their assistant coach, Jonathan Villa, who coached in the Frontier League. He coached up in Alaska last summer and discovered Mose Hayes. And Hayes moved from Alaska to Alabama, and once he thawed out, turned into a pretty good pitcher for the Eagles. Earning a lot of confidence, and if Faulkner is to snag an at-large bid and make any kind of a run in the national tournament, Mose Hayes is going to be a really big part of that, because pitching plays in the postseason, you can't have too much of it. 3 balls and a strike, though. Right now he's behind Landon Moore. That one called outside corner, 3-2. Moore will step back in. Hayes will get the side. That one flipped up in the inside part of the plate. Fouled out of play. Full count, payoff pitch coming again to Landon Moore. Once again, as we talked about it right off the top of the broadcast, in terms of Pool A, Faulkner is mathematically eliminated. The best they could do is tie with Blue Mountain, and Blue Mountain would own a head-to-head tiebreaker. Landon Moore with a shot in the right center field gap. Orlando Lordui over, but that'll hold it to a double. It's a Landon Moore double on a full count pitch, and Mobile in business here with Sam Bowman coming to the dish. For Mobile, game means something different. While Faulkner is playing for positioning and an at-large bid and a seed line, Mobile is playing for its postseason life. They need 2 wins. If they get them, they also need Faulkner to beat Mobile in order to have a chance in the tiebreaker scenario. They've got to force a 3-way tie in order to be involved in the mix at the end. Sam Bowman takes their ball and no strikes.
Faulkner to beat Loyola, rather.
Yeah, they need Faulkner to beat Loyola, yeah.
So it's a very complex situation, and that's some of the fun and also some of the stress of this format is that you've got the number 1 seed that's mathematically eliminated by the time they step onto the field for game 2.
Ball and a strike. That one fouled back. Yeah, it's not quite what Faulkner envisioned. They entered it as the 1 seed, but again, you're in a pool play format with the automatic bids going to the winner of each pool. And you, as the 1 seed, you draw number 8, and it just so happens that number 8 is the hottest team in the league right now, and they've been hitting the cover off the baseball. There's a pop to foul territory, chased down by Juan Trinidad, 2 gone.
That's one of the big differences today for Faulkner, as the infield has shifted around a lot. Juan Trinidad's been the shortstop pretty much all season. Moves over to first today. Wesley Estrella out of the lineup. Jorge Lucero moves to short. Francisco Soriano steps in at third. Lucero had been at third yesterday.
Runner on second and 2 away here, and that one over for a strike. This is JT Listorka. First baseman for Mobile. Listorka awaits the offering. Ball fouled out of play. Hayes kicks and delivers. Ground ball, right side foul. Listorka spoils a good pitch there. Keeps it 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. That one flipped up out of the zone, 1-2. Digging back in is Listorka. Hayes checks the runner at second. Size and delivers. Listorka lifts it. Right center, second baseman Johnny Lopez going back, says he got it, and he does. The inning is over. Mobile strands 1. We're still tied at 0, heading to the second.
I need to try it first.
Back here live. Ballpark at Jackson, top of the second. Juan Trinidad up for Faulkner. 5, 6, 7. Trinidad, Soriano, and Webb. Cruz delivers that one over for a strike. 1-1. That one misses away. 2 balls and a strike. Nice breaking pitch there, right into the zone. 2-2 is your count. Trinidad, good piece of hitting past the second baseman there, and a single for Juan Trinidad.
And Trinidad shifted down in the lineup to the 5-hole today, and he is delivering to start the second inning for Faulkner.
So Francisco Soriano to the dish for the Eagles. Third baseman in this lineup has been a DH, has been a pitcher for the Eagles. He smokes one off the Blue Monster. Trinidad digging for third. Soriano to second. It's a double. Runners on second and third. Nobody out for the Eagles here.
Yeah, it took a huge hop off the wall, and it was a little hard to field out there. As you saw, Harris have to readjust big time to that ball. It took a huge jump off the wall. Often we've seen it not have quite as much bounce off the wall, but that was a screamer off the wall there for Soriano.
First pitch, 2. He smoked that one. Now Christian Webb to the dish. That one taken, ball 1. That one misses high, 2-0. Misses away 3-0. So Cruz scuffling a little bit right now after hits on back-to-back pitches.
Big spot for Webb, who has done pretty well against Mobile this year. 4 of 12, 333 average, 500 on base.
That one over for a strike. 3-1 now. He'll try to climb the ladder against the catcher. Lifted, right center. Right fielder over. He'll squeeze it. Trinidad will tag and head home. The throw is cut. And now the runner tags from second and advances. That's Soriano. So a runner on third and one out now, and Faulkner leads 1-0.
So Webb does the job, drives in a run. Obviously, in those situations, you would love to put something down in the outfield and bring in both, but Faulkner very happy to get a run and get a lead here for the first time in this tournament.
So 1-0 lead for the Eagles as Jorge Lucero steps to the dish. Lucero, big swing, foul back toward us, out of play. That one over for a strike. Big cut, can't get it. 3 pitches, makes quick work of Lucero.
Yeah, Cruz just hummed a fastball right there for the last pitch and worked quickly. Unfazed at all by the run and the situation. Bring up Jack Brinkley. He was 1 for 5. Played in all 5 games. Only started 1 against Mobile, but he's hit by the first pitch he sees.
So Brinkley to first base after the hit by pitch, and to the top of the order with runners on the corners now for Evan Gilliam. We'll see if Faulkner does anything here, base running wise, with Brinkley trying to coax a throw, because you got Soriano hanging out at third. They'll throw over. That's the beauty of having a lefty on the mound. It's easier to control that.
Oh, yeah, it's much easier with the lefty, and it holds the runner on even just a half step more. That can make a huge difference.
Cruz delivers, fouled off by Evan Gilliam. Again, runners on first and third for Faulkner, 2 out here. 0-1 count. That one misses high, 1-1 now. Cruz peers in, gets the sign. And he'll just miss the top of the zone, 2-1.
Really good looking pitch from Cruz there. Unlucky to not find it.
Gilliam awaits. Lifts that one high to left toward the corner. Long run and a great job. Good read and a good jump by Harris to get to that ball. Faulkner strands 2, but they get 1. It's 1-0 Eagles as we head to the bottom of the second. Welcome back live. Bottom of the second, 1-0 lead for Faulkner. Moses back to work. Brock, McWhorter, Harris due up here for Mobile.
It sounds like a law firm.
Yeah. Yeah. The law firm of Brock, McWhorter, and Harris. Brock, the 5-hole hitter. That one fouled off. I think. No, it's a fair ball. An absolute moonshot from Cameron Brock. Nobody moved when he hit it. There was no question about it leaving the yard. There was just a question about it being fair. And that one cleared the Blue Monster by an awful lot.
Yeah, Brock destroyed that baseball.
He about hit it to the interstate. That was a shot.
Tie ball game just like that.
Yeah. Mose Hayes just flipped a little breaking ball up there, and Brock sat on it and then destroyed it. That ball fouled the other way. 0-1 count. Foul back there, 0-2. The 0-2 offering from Moses to Alex McWhorter. Swing in a miss on strike 3, and Webb will pick it up and throw it to first, and McWhorter's retired. Now Jaron Harris to the dish. Hayes peers in and gets the sign. One away in the inning here. Hayes delivers. That one over for a strike. Jaron Harris, the left fielder.
Good response from Hayes here.
Yeah. Harris, the left fielder, awaits. That one over for a strike. 0-2. That one misses in bottom of the zone. 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes as Harris steps back in. Hayes delivers, lifted left field. Eduardo Martinez all the way back to the track. Nearly got over his head. He slammed into the wall but held on to the baseball.
Yeah, Martinez is the second time he's made a grab on the wall against Mobile in that 6-5 or that one-run ball game. If it was 6-5, 5-4, don't have that score right in front of me right now. But in that game, he made a grab in the 9th inning against the wall. And doing what he did there again, that was a tough play to make.
2 away now for Dylan Moran, and there's strike 1. Hayes delivers, fouled away. One count, or 0-2 count, correction. Misses there, 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Hayes comes set. Fires ground ball, shortstop, Lucero over. What a stretch by Trinidad. Lucero had to play the short hop, and Trinidad stretched to retire a Speedy Moran. The home run ties the ball game. We head to the third.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabilly, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
The SSAC is about leadership, teamwork,
Achievement. Community.
Initiative.
Ambition.
well-being,
Adaptability.
Sportsmanship.
Trust.
Integrity.
Gratitude.
Confidence.
health,
Self-discipline.
friendship,
Openness.
Growth.
connection,
Courage.
tradition.
Collaboration.
The SSAC is about vision.
Back here in the third inning. Back to work is Cruz, and he misses there, ball one. It is Lord Dewey, Lopez, and Martinez for Faulkner. Lord Dewey fouls that one off. 1-1 count on him. 2-3-4 in the order due up for the Eagles. That one fouled away. That one called strike three. Orlando Lordui frozen.
Great pitch by Cruz, and he has been consistently working quick, and he has been throwing some really, really nice pitches. He's been unlucky on the ones that have missed.
Foul back. That one misses. Over for a strike there. Cruz working quickly to Johnny Lopez. Grounder, third base side. One chance at it. Didn't get him. Great effort from the third baseman, McWhorter, but it would have taken a perfect play, and he couldn't quite make it.
Yeah, and try and get Lopez out, it would have been a really tough play. And Lopez able to beat it down the line. He lost one of his protective gear items down the line. Don't know what it was, but either way, he's on first with a base knock.
Foul back by Eduardo Martinez.
He just ran that one in on the hands.
Over for a strike. 0-2 count right now on Martinez. He's looking for something he can handle here with a runner on first and one away. Misses high.
A good take by Martinez there.
Martinez awaits, long look in for Cruz, and Martinez spoils a good pitch. It'll stay 1-2. That one misses high, 2-2. Big cut, can't get it. Martinez is retired. 2 gone now. Trinidad to the dish.
He's 1 for 1 today. Trying to deliver a 2-out hit here. Trinidad was really good against the Rams this season. He's now 8 of 20 in his plate appearances.
Lifts it to left, drives Harris back, but he'll make a play on the ball. And Faulkner unable to scratch anything across here in the third. We're tied at 1 going to the bottom half.
Where the day starts with laughter in local shops and ends under the stars with live music. That's Jackson, Tennessee. It's a place where every moment is an invitation to explore, to connect, to be part of something bigger. Jackson isn't just a destination, it's where stories are written, memories in the making.
I need to try it first.
Welcome back live to the ballpark at Jackson. Mose Hayes getting back to work. And it's the catcher Jackson Briel leading off for the Rams. 9-1-2 due up in the inning. Briel, Bell, and Moore. And one pitch, he'll lift it to right field. Lordui coming on. Looked like an easier play than it turned out to be, but he ends up squeezing it.
Yeah, he had a long way to go for that one. Ended up making the play, getting the first out.
Peyton Bell to the dish. Hayes delivers, strike one. Peyton Bell 0 for 1 in this one. Big cut fouled off.
He's up 0-2 to the leadoff man.
Bell awaits. Fouled away.
Hot shot back into the Faulkner dugout.
Oh, 2. That one on the ground of the second baseman. Gobbled up and fired over, and Lopez retires him quickly, and Peyton Bell's gone. Landon Moore. 1 for 1 in this one. He strides to the dish.
I'm not sure when the last time Juan Trinidad played first base was, but he looks like he's been playing there his whole life. He looks pretty comfortable.
Well, and it's one of those things that Faulkner has been kicking around that first base position a little bit over the last couple of seasons, and a guy like Trinidad they expect to have back next year. Trinidad may end up being their answer over there. That one's over for a strike, and Estrella has availed himself well there, but it's not his natural position. Trinidad looking like he's been playing it for years. No balls and a strike. That one's over, 0-2.
I mean, that stretch he had last inning, that was a big league style stretch at first. That was impressive.
Landon Moore behind 0-2 here. Mose Hayes going back to work. Hayes delivers. Ground ball. Soriano up and throwing, and Trinidad pulled off the bag for that one. Couldn't get to the baseball. It'll get stuck under the tarp, so an infield hit and a throwing error will have Landon Moore aboard. Or did they just go straight throwing error?
It's going straight throwing error, which so I think is the right call. I think the throw beat him there is just off target.
Sam Bowman to the dish. Runner at second. 2 out. Sam Bowman a chance to give his team the lead. Right center field gap. Trouble. And a long run. How did Orlando Lordui even get there, let alone catch that baseball? I thought for sure that one was going to be down against the wall.
Yeah, I did too. That was a great cut, and that would have been a triple.
No question. And depending on which way it bounces, maybe more, because Sam Bowman's got good speed, but Orlando Lordui runs it down, and the inning is over. Top of the fourth. Francisco Soriano leading off the inning. Fouled away. Cruz right back to work. You saw Cruz trot out to the mound and start warming up really before Faulkner had even cleared the field completely. He has committed to the cause here.
He is.
Cruz wanting to stay in rhythm. Ball and a strike, or 2 balls and a strike now. And Soriano can't get that one.
Can we as SIDs establish an NIL for pitchers who work quick?
2 balls, 2 strikes. That one lifted right center field gap. Could be trouble. Long run for everybody, and he got there.
Wow.
Peyton Bell says, Orlando Lordui, I'll see you and raise you. And we have seen some plays in that right center field power alley here today.
Yeah, he said anything you can, Lord Dewey, I can do better. And that was a great cut, and that is 2 consecutive balls that otherwise they're dropping it worse on the track, if not hitting the wall on the fly, that have been robbed and just turned into F9, F8.
Yeah, I mean, you go back to Aaron Davis had one of those in the Loyola game, and then Kason Cullens with a diving play into the gap, maybe the outfield play of the week so far.
Huge swing from Webb, just a little ahead of that.
Webb just misses it. 0-2 though. Cruz delivers, misses there, 1-2. Misses again, 2-2. Misses again, 3-2. So he got ahead 0-2, and he's missed with 3 in a row. Chase pitches that didn't draw a swing. Lifted high to left field, got underneath it. Harris back to the track, and he'll catch it.
Yeah, that was a ton of power from Webb there. I thought that one was out off the bat. Just missed underneath that ball.
Cruz delivers, misses away. Jorge Lucero was retired via strikeout his first time. He'll take there. 1-1. Big cut in the left center field gap and down. Lucero will dig for 2. The throw will be off the line. Lucero slides in on his belly. If he'd gone in standing up, he may be headed for 3 right now. But Lucero with a double with 2 outs here. Faulkner trying to get something going.
Yeah, great swing by Lucero, and he struggled coming into this tournament, but he's found his swing back again, and that's his second double here. And that was the kind of double that we saw at the beginning of the year from Lucero, just finding the alley and getting 2.
Brinkley to the dish here. He'll take away, and that one's in the zone. 0-1. Big cut, can't get it from Brinkley.
Brinkley trying to put that over the right field fence.
He's behind 0-2 now. Big cut, can't get that one either, and Brinkley's retired on 3 pitches. The double amounts to nothing. To the bottom of the 4th we go.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports.
The Jackson Rockabilly, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody.
Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers.
Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
JT Listorka swings and misses at the first pitch. He's behind 0-1 here.
Mose Hayes, 41 pitches into his outing.
And a nice single to center by JT Listorka to lead off the Mobile half of the fourth.
Yeah, good cut, and now you got the leadoff man aboard. See what they can do with it. Second baseman Cameron Brock steps up to the plate.
Brock with a solo shot in his last appearance. And he'll rip that one to center. Shortstop back, and he'll catch it. So one away here for Alex McWhorter. McWhorter struck out his first time.
Hayes, 3 hits allowed. 1 strikeout. No walks. Both pitchers have found a pretty good rhythm so far in the early stages of this one.
1-0 count. That one over for a strike, 1-1.
Hayes won't blow you away with velocity, but you see just how nasty the movement is on all of those pitches.
Lifted right field. Lordui tracking back. 2 gone. Listorka thought about advancing, and then he saw the arm. He said, I'm good.
Yeah, Lord Dewey has an absolute rocket of a left arm out there in right field. And seen several times this year, he's got 4 outfield assists, and most of those have been someone trying to go to second and take an extra base out of it.
Jaron Harris to the dish with 2 away. Don't want to miss away.
Left fielder's had a really good day defensively. A couple tough plays out there he's been able to hold on to.
Hazel check behind him. And now deliver. Harris flares it foul, out of play. Delivered, big cut, can't get it. Harris behind now, 1-2.
Well, a nasty changeup from Hayes there. Harris just couldn't slow the bat down back to it after he'd already committed the swing. Nasty changeup.
Hayes fires, big cut, got a piece of it.
The race is a would-have-been stolen base. Wonder if the hit and run's back on from Kyle Friday and his squad.
That one fouled back. Jaron Harris. Ball and 2 strikes. Awaits the offering from Hayes. Mobile trying to do something in the 4th, and Harris gets hit in the back. Hayes frustrated with himself there. That'll get Moran to the dish. 2 on. 2 out. Bottom 4. That one hit to center. Gilliam coming on. They'll hold the runner at third. Bases loaded now for Jackson Brill. Mobile with something brewing and 2 outs.
Yeah, and like we talked about a lot during the last game, anytime you give a free pass with 2 outs, it's had a weird way of coming back to hurt you. Hayes has got to find a way out of this. Keep it a tie ball game.
Brill digs in. Hayes walking around for a moment, resetting himself. That one will miss away. Big cut, can't get it.
Real 0 for 1 today.
Ball and a strike is Hayes. Much more deliberate with the bases loaded here. Fires, strike. He's ahead 1-2.
Brill was 3 of 11 against Faulkner. Had 2 RBIs on those hits. Big spot here at bases loaded in the tie ball game.
Mose Hayes fires on the ground to the shortstop. Lucero on to first. And he got him. Big stretch by Juan Trinidad again. And Faulkner leaves them loaded for Mobile there. And we head to the 5th.
The SSAC is about leadership, teamwork,
Achievement. Community.
Initiative.
Ambition.
Well-being.
Adaptability.
Sportsmanship.
Trust.
Integrity. Gratitude.
Confidence.
health,
Self-discipline.
friendship,
Openness.
Growth.
connection,
Courage.
tradition.
Collaboration.
The SSAC is about vision.
Evan Gilliam to lead off the 5th inning for the Eagles. That one misses away. one over for a strike, 1-1.
Gilliam 0 for 1. He's top of the lineup for Faulkner. He's also drawn a walk. He got to third in the first inning.
No miss away. 2-1 now. Foul back, 2-2. It's always funny to watch folks sitting in the stands and not paying attention to the game, and then a foul ball hits near them. That one misses. 3-2. Of course, I say this as the guy, and I've told you the story before, as the payoff pitch forthcoming to Evan Gilliam. The guy who was sitting at Riverwalk Stadium in Montgomery when they did the Biscuits at Riverwalk. The Biscuits came up and played an exhibition.
The Rays.
Or the Rays, yeah, the Rays at Riverwalk. The Rays came up and played an exhibition against the Biscuits. And they were doing autographs, met a lot of guys, met Joe Madden, got an autograph ball, met Ben Zobrist, got an autograph ball, went back to my seat, sat down, and was making a fantasy trade with a buddy of mine for Ben Zobrist when I got hit with a foul ball off the bat of Ben Zobrist. So, it was a fun day. Ball and no strikes.
It would have been awesome if you could have gotten him to sign that foul ball too.
Yeah, I didn't catch the foul ball. I was looking at my phone. It bounced off my arm, and some kid got it. So, that's the way it goes. But I got Ben Zobrist in the trade, so 2-0. And that was one of his good years. 2-0 is the count right now on Orlando Lordui.
He's 0 for 2 with the strikeout. He's been pretty quiet at the plate. Lordui was 5 of 18 with 6 runs scored, 8 RBIs, and 3 home runs against the Rams between the 5 games played between these two and the regular season.
Went over for a strike, 2-1.
This marks the 11th meeting between Faulkner and Mobile.
Long foul ball. Had home run distance, but couldn't keep it fair.
11th meeting between Faulkner and Mobile in the last 2 seasons. They met 3 times in the conference tournament last year on top of the 3-game regular season conference stat.
Fouled straight back into the net, rolled all the way up the net, and hit off the top of the building here. Lordui rips that one down the right field line, going to get down in the corner and bounce around, foul. Just missed that one being fair.
Hunter Dupree in the bullpen reaches out for that one after it bounces and nearly flipped over the fence. And knowing Hunter, if that had happened, he would have laughed very hysterically at it.
Yes. Lordui takes there. Wanted it bad. He said a long, noisy foul ball each direction. There's only one place to put it now. That one delivered. Called strike 3. Lordui's frozen.
Yeah, he thought that one was low and away. But he couldn't follow Cousin Paulie's advice and hit the one in the middle.
Lordui 0 for 3 now with 2 strikeouts, and that gets Johnny Lopez to the dish. He's 1 for 2. That one fouled back. Cruz sets and fires. All on the ground, past the first baseman, turns into a hit and run for the Eagles. Gilliam into third on his belly. Runners at first and third with 2 away now in the 5th.
Almost any other runner in this Faulkner lineup right now is getting thrown out on that play. Evan Gilliam just too fast. And well-executed hit and run with the right guy on and the right hit from Lopez.
Eduardo Martinez to the dish with runners on the corners. He struck out twice. Martinez fouls that one out of play right side. That one high. 1-1. And he'll miss there. 2 balls and a strike now.
Martinez struck out both times at the plate.
He'll take away.
Great stop by Brill. Saved a run right there.
So 3-1. And he walks Martinez, and the bases are loaded.
Brings up Juan Trinidad, 53 RBIs on the year.
Trinidad 1 for 2 with a run scored. He's had big defensive contributions already today at first base. He'd love to cash in offensively. We got a conversation here. Not a pitching change. Somebody just walking down to the Mobile bullpen to start loosening. Down that left field line, you see a sea of green in the pavilion. That's the Thomas Nighthawks. They will play the Point Skyhawks after this one in what amounts to an elimination game.
'89 pitches for Cruz, trying to get through the 5th. Just 1 out on the board, though.
Bases loaded, 1 away here in the Faulkner half of the 5th.
So 1 out for the RBI leader for Faulkner.
Trinidad awaits, strike 1.
Trinidad moved over to first for this game. Done a good job defensively.
Trinidad on the ground, coming home for 1, back to first for 2, 5-2.
He dropped it.
And he didn't catch it. All right. So a fielder's choice, force out at the plate, but the inning stays alive and the bases stay loaded.
Now a discussion with the home plate umpire.
See if they overturn this. Safe. So the bases will stay loaded.
And I think the entire conversation there was how long was the ball in the glove of Listorca, because it was in there and he squeezed it, but it didn't stay in the glove and popped right back out. So it became a little bit like the outfielder diving and the ball bounces out. You have to establish the possession, and I'm glad we're not worrying about did they make a football move.
That one, chopper to second, and the inning is over. Faulkner leaves them loaded. The teams have traded bases-loaded situations without scoring the last 2 half innings. Let's go to the bottom of the 5th.
Where the day starts with laughter in local shops and ends under the stars with live music. That's Jackson, Tennessee. It's a place where every moment is an invitation to explore, to connect, to be part of something bigger. Jackson isn't just a destination. It's where stories are written, memories in the making.
need to try it first.
Mose Hayes back to the mound here, bottom of the fifth. Bunt foul off the bat of Peyton Bell. Top of the order for Mobile here in the bottom of the fifth, trying to make something happen.
Yeah, it's been an uncharacteristic pitcher's duel so far. We have not seen this so far in the tournament. It's been a lot of runs, a lot of hits. But Hayes and Cruz locked in a low-scoring affair right now.
That one fired over. So one away. That one will miss away. That one fouled off. That one over for a strike. 1-2 is your count. Fouled off the mask of Christian Webb, and ow. That one hit him right in the side of the head, and you saw the mask spin off.
Yeah, there's no way that felt good.
So you think you want to be a catcher. Christian Webb recovering. What day is it, and does it end in Y? Webb will reset himself. Yeah, there's not enough gear in the world to make that feel okay.
No.
Ball and 2 strikes. That one lifted left center. Ranging over, Evan Gilliam with a catch. He and Martinez nearly collide. Evan Gilliam sliding catch. Mose Hayes points to his center fielder and gives him a big thank you. And now Patrick McCarthy out to talk to Mose Hayes. Probably talking to him about being real careful here.
Be Stephen Poche at the plate.
Poche pinch hitting. He is a senior from Mobile, Alabama, Baker High School. And that may be McCarthy giving a scouting report on Poche, who's played in this league a lot.
He has. He didn't get a lot of time at the plate. Or actually, it's going to be Sam Bowman, rather.
Yeah, so Poche's name was on the board. That's why we were talking about Poche.
Yeah, we couldn't see the number, and we're like, okay, interesting spot with Bowman at the plate to go.
Yeah,
for
why would you pinch hit Bowman? All right, so here's Bowman, and the scouting report is really simple. Don't leave him a meatball in the middle of the plate.
Yeah.
Bowman
can punish you.
Yeah. That one fouled back. Yeah, Sam Bowman had a surefire triple robbed from him in his last at-bat. That one breaks over for a strike, 0-2.
So you see Orlando Lord Dewey is shaded a little bit more over towards that right center field gap. Anything down the line could likely end up being a triple with Bowman, but
and he'll foul that one away.
Trying to prevent the power alleys on the right-handed batter.
Hunter Dupree working in the pen. Faulkner would rather have to make a decision about him in another inning. Hayes gets Bowman to swing over the top of it. Strike 3. Mose Hayes does the job. 68 pitches, 55 of them for strikes. We go to the 6th.
Christian Webb and a 2-0 count already. Tyler Cruz back on the hill. Cruz over the 90-pitch threshold. That one fouled off. And Webb, past inning, is taking quite the beating right now. He had a foul ball that went off of his side of his mask, and now fouls one off of his body.
All right, kid, you want to be a catcher or a hockey goalie? There's really no difference.
One, you're not on skates.
Yeah.
Either way, you're going to have to use your body to block a very hard object that is flying towards you 80, 90 miles an hour constantly. Good luck.
Webb lifts that one left field. Out of here. Christian Webb over the Blue Monster. He nearly got one of those in his last at-bat, and he straightened it out this time. 2-1 lead for Faulkner.
Yeah, great cut from Christian Webb, and he's shown the power all day. He left at one that was just about a 2 or 3 feet shy of the track, got just underneath it after pulling one just foul, and that one, no doubt about it, a home run for Christian Webb, and it's 2-1 Faulkner lead.
Jorge Lucero at the dish. That one will miss away.
2 of the 3 runs today coming off of
solo homers.
Solo homers, yeah. Christian Webb with both RBIs had the sacrifice fly in the second to open the scoring.
Cruz delivers, nearly hits Lucero, but it's over for a strike. Lucero hugs that inside part of the plate. And Lucero can't do much with that. 2-2.
There was a little bit of activity in the Faulkner pen.
Or 1-2.
Looked like Hunter Dupree was warming up a little bit, but he has sat back down as Mose Hayes only 60 pitches in.
Lucero left center field, long run. No problem for Harris, though.
Yeah, a little bit too much underneath it. It was a good spot, but just too much underneath it for the shortstop today. And looks like Jose Vargas will come in and bat in the pinch hit role.
Vargas batting for Jack Brinkley here. Vargas, a Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic native, was a first-team all-conference performer for Faulkner a year ago. Has been working primarily off the bench this season. He'll take inside part of the plate, strike one. That one just misses. Ball and a strike now.
Vargas hitting 208 this year, and one of the really eye-popping numbers for him, 72 at-bats, 21 RBIs. He's been really efficient when he's been at the plate. With being able to find a way to get a runner in.
He's behind 1-2 here. He'll take away 2-2.
4 home runs on 72 at-bats as well.
Big cut, can't get it. Vargas retired. A nice job by Cruz after giving up the home run ball.
That's a great response by the pitcher. Often you'll see a pitcher get rattled and it start to snowball away from him, but Cruz able to get the strikeout, get right back in it. Now Evan Gilliam at the dish.
Yeah, Cruz has been comfortable on the mound today. You can tell it in the way that the pace at which he's working. 107 pitches. That was pitch 108 for him. That one fouled back. He has struck out 7 over 6 2/3. Scattered 6 hits and 3 walks. That one over for a strike. He's allowed 2 runs. That one hit center field. Bell coming in, and he catches it. Cruz gets through 6. Faulkner with a solo shot takes the lead. 2-1. We go to the bottom of the 6th.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports.
The Jackson Rockabilly, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody.
Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers.
Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
The SSAC is about leadership, teamwork,
Achievement. Community.
Initiative.
Ambition.
well-being,
Adaptability.
Sportsmanship.
Trust.
Integrity.
Gratitude.
Confidence.
health,
Self-discipline.
friendship,
Openness.
Growth.
connection,
Courage. Tradition.
Collaboration.
The SSAC is about vision.
Welcome back live to the ballpark at Jackson. Ready to go here, bottom 6. JT Listorka leading it off for Mobile. 4-5-6 due up in this inning against Mose Hayes. Listorka, Brock, McWhorter.
Listorka and Brock, 2 of the 4 hits for the Rams against Hayes, who just 68 pitches so far.
That one fouled way off to the berm. 1-1.
Berm is one of those words used in baseball, similar like the word foyer at church. It's about the only time you hear it unless someone's trying to be really pretentious.
Yeah. There's no other place. It's a grassy hillside that's designed for you to sit.
Yeah.
Or berm. Pick one.
In Dallas, it's known as a knoll, but
that has other connotations. 2-1 is the count, rather. Big cut, can't get it. We have a foyer in our house at home. We don't know another word to call it. It's not a lobby, so there's no seating. So we've only been in this house about a year, and I tell my 7-year-old, he's like, I can't find my backpack. I can't find my backpack as Listorka strikes out here. And we go, it's in the foyer. And he goes, what's that?
You mean the place at church where you talk until 2 o'clock and we're all dying of hunger in the car?
Right. It's the foyer. It's by the front door. Oh, well, why didn't you say that? Brock to the dish. He's got a solo home run today. Rips that one to left field. Eduardo Martinez will track it. 1 pitch and an out right there.
And Martinez had to shuffle back a little bit and make the grab, but nothing too crazy for the left fielder.
Alex McWhorter to the dish. McWhorter flares that one foul out of play. That one over for a strike. Alex McWhorter digs back in. 0-2 count on him. Foul back, caroming off the bleachers. Or seats. No, the bleachers further out here in this ballpark.
Hayes throwing strikes at an 80.5% clip right now.
He's ahead 0-2 still. McWhorter awaits. Hayes delivers. Called strike 3. Froze McWhorter. McWhorter, I don't know if he's agitated with himself for the call. Either way, Mose Hayes has thrown 78 pitches. Well, actually, we'll wait for that to update. It was 78 pitches, 63 strikes coming into that at bat. and I think it's more like 82-67 now. He didn't throw a ball in that at bat. So we head to the top of the 7th, 2-1 Faulkner.
Where the day starts with laughter in local shops and ends under the stars with live music. That's Jackson, Tennessee. It's a place where every moment is an invitation to explore, to connect, to be part of something bigger. Jackson isn't just a destination. It's where stories are written, memories in the making.
I need to try it first.
And Orlando Lordui hit with the first pitch. You wonder how long the leash is on Tyler Cruz. Some hastening in the bullpen. Kyle Friday signaling if he's ready. Gonna let him get a crack at Johnny Lopez here.
Cruz at 112 pitches. What we were saying as we headed out there. 78 pitches for Mose Hayes, 63 of them for strikes. Cruz, 112 pitches, 65 strikes. He's been very, very good today. That went over for a strike.
And for Hayes, that's exactly what Faulkner needed today. Yesterday, a lot of the runs that Blue Mountain was able to score was because of the free passes that were being issued with walks and hit by pitches and such, and a balk. Sends Lordui to second.
Lordui heads to second on a balk, and yeah, Faulkner got into it yesterday, and the bullpen gate looked like a turnstile.
Yeah, the 7th inning saw 3 different pitchers for the Eagles to try and get those 3.
No. It's all 3 pitching changes.
Yeah, 4 different pitchers.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that was the longest 7th inning I think I've ever sat through. That ball fouled away, a ball and 2 strikes. Patrick McCarthy got more camera time in the 7th inning than he's had in an entire season before. Ball and 2 strikes. That one ripped over the head of the third baseman, McWhorter. Lordui will hold at third, and they're on the corners with nobody out here.
Yeah, good cut by Lopez, and I wonder if this will be the end of the line for Cruz, and it looks like it will be. Cal Friday walking out right now, and he signals to the pin, so that is it for Cruz. You can't fully close the book on him. 116 pitches, 7 strikeouts, 2 earned, 7 hits. He's done everything to even win this game, but currently in line for the loss, and the 2 runners aboard belong to him. And a great performance from Tyler Cruz. That it's one of those hard luck days where you only give up 2 through 6 and 6 plus in this league. The way that has seemed is that's going to be a win 90% of the time, and that's why win-loss record can be a little bit of a funny stat sometimes. But Tyler Cruz, a great performance on the hill. He's done everything that Mobile could have asked for today. He saw a great reception as he was walking in to the dugout, and we'll tell you a little bit more about the new Mobile pitcher when we return.
Jacob Davis to the mound. Senior right-hander.
He enters with a 7.71 ERA, making his 9th appearance. He's worked 18 and 2/3 innings. He has struck out 18, walked 13. 280 batting average against, and inherits 2 on and Eduardo Martinez at the plate.
Martinez 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Jeremy Moore running at first base for Johnny Lopez. Big cut, can't get it. Moore, a graduate student from Montgomery, transferred to Faulkner from Xavier. That one will miss away. Ball and 2 strikes on Eduardo Martinez. Runners on the corners, nobody out here. Looking to do something with it, and he fouls that one back off the netting. Rolls right in front of us and right back down the netting, right back toward the play, and bounces behind the umpire. Juan Trinidad says, I got it for you. Trinidad will hand it back to the umpire and march his orange cleats back toward the on-deck area. Trinidad wins the cleat game of the tournament title. At least he's the clubhouse leader so far. That one misses inside. I'm the father of a 12-year-old who has bougie tastes in baseball gear, so I'm beginning to learn what is acceptable and stylish. Because these are the things that my son asks me for birthdays and Christmas, and just because it's Wednesday. That one fouled back out of play.
If you have a bougie style in gear, you better have a bougie job to go along with it.
He did want me. He was offered the opportunity to come be a foul ball boy here and be paid to go chase foul balls all game long. He was pretty mad at me that I left him at home. Said, here's the reality of that, kid. Like, this is 4 games. It's like 14 hours a day, and you go to bed at like 8:30, so that ain't happening here. We don't even start our 4th game by 8:30.
Yeah, we still got another 30 minutes at best before that.
All right. Up the middle, snared. He'll fire back to third, and they got him. Heads-up play by Jacob Davis to get the lead runner as he was off the bag. Orlando Lordui is erased. So a fielder's choice leaves him first and second now.
That's about the best outcome you could ask for, shy of a double play ball.
Yeah.
And even then, the double play ball likely ends up bringing in Lord Dewey, but able to cut down the lead runner and now force at any base with 1 out.
Trinidad takes their strike 1. That one fouled back off the net. 0-2. That one will miss away. Ball and 2 strikes. Trinidad awaiting the offering from Davis. Fouled off there.
Trinidad, the first team shortstop, first team all-conference shortstop, playing first today.
Playing it well. Ball and 2 strikes. Trinidad awaits the offering from Davis. He gets it in on the hands. Third baseman McWhorter to first to get the easy out. Runners advance to second and third, and there's 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, a really good secondary lead from Eduardo Martinez to turn any chance of that being a double play away. Off the bat, that looked like a double play ball, and you look down and Martinez had such a good secondary lead that he was able to just kind of trot into second.
Now Francisco Soriano, he's 1 for 3. Hit a rocket of a double off of the monster earlier. Tell you, the SID background and the media background, you think about photo ops and things like that a lot, because you've had plenty of moments where you've missed the photo ops. If Blue Mountain ends up clinching an automatic bid and there's not a photo of Blue Mountain in front of the Blue Monster, it's a missed photo op.
Yeah.
Because they took the Blue Monster to task offensively the last 2 games. That one called for a strike.
Soriano a little upset with that call. Thought it was away.
2-2 now. Soriano steps back in.
Faulkner very upset with that call.
Patrick McCarthy in a conversation with the field ump. Somebody just got run, it looks like, or told to go back into the dugout, one of the two. Now they're having a lineup card conversation. So I think he's having to write down whoever that was. I guess somebody just got run.
I think it was the pitching coach, Israel Fuentes, who just got thrown.
He's got his bag and ready to leave. So Faulkner has an assistant ejected. So back to a 2-2 count, and that sequence does your hitter no favors in terms of strike zone management.
No, Soriano may as well take 3 bats up there trying to swing.
And he'll miss away there. 3-2. Full count now. Payoff pitch coming with the runners at second and third. Soriano swung through it. So Faulkner unable to cash in after getting him on the corners with nobody out. 7th inning stretch time at the ballpark at Jackson.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports.
The Jackson Rockabilly, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody.
Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers.
Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Jaron Harris to lead off the 7th inning. It was a long inning with a pitching change and an ejection, and see how Mose Hayes handles it. Well, he flips the first one up there, and it's fouled away.
Harris 0 for 1 today. Also hit by a pitch.
The left fielder for the Rams. Hayes delivers, misses away. Ball and a strike. That one sent left field. Tracking it back is Martinez, and Harris is retired.
Yeah, easy put out there.
Dylan Moran. Moran. And almost hit him. Moran with a 1-0 count. Big cut, can't get it for Dylan Moran. This is the 8th spot in the order. Mose Hayes sets. Delivers. Called. Strike 2.
A ton of break on that pitch from Hayes. Go ahead 1-2. The Alaska native has been in a zone today. It's been hard for Mobile to get around him. Still a few more opportunities for him.
Just missed that one. Excellent frame by Christian Webb. I think it was a little under the zone, and Webb framed it so quickly, nearly stole that strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That may have been a call he would have gotten if Faulkner hadn't been arguing balls and strikes last half inning.
That one chopped to the second baseman. Lopez will stay on it, and Trinidad catches the throw, and there's 2 away now for Jackson Briel. Timeout. Conversation. This is actually a pinch hitter. It is Brayton Cornelius pinch hitting for Jackson Briel. Cornelius, sophomore from Baker High School in Mobile, listed as an infielder and a pitcher. We saw him on the mound yesterday.
Yeah, he's batting just 111 this year, 1 hit and 9 at bats. Again, his 13th game appearance, slugging .222. That 1 hit was a double, on base of .273. He's drawn 2 walks.
Stepping back in now, Mose Hayes. It's a sign, come set. Delivers over for a strike. It's Brayton Cornelius. That went over for a strike. One more offering. Big curveball froze him. Brayton Cornelius sat down on 3 pitches. Mose Hayes wastes no time in that at bat. 3 pitches, all of them strikes. And through 7, Faulkner leads 2-1.
The SSAC is about leadership, teamwork,
Achievement. Community.
Initiative.
Ambition.
well-being,
Adaptability.
Sportsmanship.
Trust.
Integrity. Gratitude.
Confidence.
health,
Self-discipline.
friendship,
Openness.
Growth.
connection,
Courage. Tradition.
Collaboration.
The SSAC is about vision.
Where the day starts with laughter in local shops and ends under the stars with live music. That's Jackson, Tennessee. It's a place where every moment is an invitation to explore, to connect, to be part of something bigger. Jackson isn't just a destination, it's where stories are written, memories in the making.
Christian Webb leading off the inning. His solo shot over the monster his last time up is the difference in the ball game. First pitch ground to shortstop, and here's what we like. 1 pitch and the result. That's good. We're fine with that. That's like quick counts on MLB The Show.
Absolutely. And in a 4-game day, day 2 of 4 game days, it is welcome and appreciated.
It is indeed.
And again, as SIDs, we don't make a lot of money.
Yeah, you're not paid by the hour.
But I feel like we could somehow set up some SID NIL for pitchers who are quick.
Yeah, listen. You're not paid by the hour in the sports information world. If they had to pay you by the hour, it would be a problem. So the Department of Labor ruling last week has a lot of universities up in arms about that. And apparently there's already like 5 lawsuits being filed against the Department of Labor. So that one filed by. Ball and a strike. Jorge Lucero. 1 for 3 today. He's got a double. Check swing. Didn't matter. That was in the zone. 1-2.
Yeah, great pitch there. Outside edge.
Davis delivers. Good chase pitch. Couldn't get him to offer.
Missed just away there. Nearly clipped the zone with it.
Ripped by Lucero. Left fielder underneath it, and he'll squeeze it. One gone. Jose Vargas, who subbed in for Jack Brinkley in the DH spot. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Big cut, can't get it. He's behind 0-2. Davis working quickly. Just misses away, and Vargas won't offer.
Really good take from Vargas there. Usually you see catchers have a little bit of a better eye at the plate. Vargas, a catcher himself.
Called strike 3. Vargas didn't like it. He's arguing with the home plate umpire, and he's been tossed. Second ejection of the ball game. And Patrick McCarthy coming to get Vargas out of there. Let's go to the bottom of the 8th.
I need to try it first.
Where the day starts with laughter in local shops and ends under the stars with live music. That's Jackson, Tennessee. It's a place where every moment is an invitation to explore, to connect, to be part of something bigger. Jackson isn't just a destination, it's where stories are written, memories in the making.
Mose Hayes back to work here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Peyton Bell, the first man to greet him, top of the order due up for Mobile. 2-1 ball game here. Hayes delivers, called strike. Bell digs back in. He's 0 for 3 today. That one also over for a strike. 0 and 2. Big cut, got a piece of it, and it's going to get to the backstop. That's a strikeout, and they're not going to be able to get the throw. So he reaches on a drop third strike.
And that may be the break that the Rams needed here.
I don't know how he didn't get a piece of that ball. It looked like it was most like really right down the middle. I thought at first he foul tipped it. So Landon Moore at the dish.
It's officially a pass ball.
Moore pops the bunt up. Hayes catches it and fires back to first. Double play. That's the kind of day Mose Hayes has had.
The classic 1-3 bunt double play.
2 gone now for Sam Bowman. Base is empty.
And so often you hear coaches talking about in close games in the postseason, it's executing the fundamentals. It's making the right throws, it's making the right decisions, and it's getting bunts down. And Faulkner's been able to make the right throws, make the right decisions, and Mobile couldn't get the bunt down after being gifted a man aboard. Whole complexion of the inning shifts around that play.
Man.
He gets the bunt down, you at least have a runner on second and 1 out. Instead, nobody on, 2 outs, and you got a much different task ahead of you.
Hayes missed away with that one. Got the outside corner there. Ball and a strike. Got the outside on that one. 1-2. Hayes resets. Bowman spoils it, fouls it off. Ball and 2 strikes here. Runs that one back on the inside, 2-2. Bowman hits that one up the middle. So a single to center for Sam Bowman with 2 away here in the inning. Hard fought at bat there. Now JT Listorka. And he'll miss away there. That was the 100th pitch for Mose Hayes. 78 strikes out of 100 pitches.
I like that math. That's easy. 78% strikes.
Yeah.
And that is a ridiculous percentage.
Yeah. And right in the zone there again. Check swing. It was over the plate. Didn't matter. 1-1.
And what we've seen throughout this tournament is often the high strike count has struggled a lot. The high strike percentage has struggled. There's been a lot of hits, a lot of contact. Mobile has struggled to find their way aboard today. Just 5 hits against Hayes.
He fouls that one off, 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes to JT Listorka. Inside part of the zone misses, and a stolen base for Sam Bowman. So tying run in scoring position here in the bottom of the 8th.
Great one to go on as Hayes had gone off speed there. With Bowman, if he gets a jump on an off-speed pitch, even with a great arm behind the plate like Christian Webb, you're going to be in there pretty easy. Now a base hit can tie the game.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second, and a 2-1 bowl game in the bottom of the 8th. Hayes. Peers in. Webb will reset behind the plate. Secondary position and ready to go for Webb. Hayes puts it past him, strike 3. That is the 7th strikeout for Mose Hayes. Strands the tying run out at second base. And we go to the 9th, Faulkner leading 2-1. First one over there for a strike as we start the ninth inning. Top of the order due up for Faulkner, Gilliam, Lord Dewey, and Lopez.
And Gilliam 0 for 2, Lord Dewey 0 for 3. If you had told Faulkner before the game that you're going to have a combined 3 hits between your top 4, and your top 2 are going to go 0 for, and you're in a position in the ninth inning to try and win this game, they'd take that every day of the week.
Gilliam is retired on 3 pitches with a strikeout. Now Orlando Lordui. That's the 10th strikeout of Faulkner batters.
And Davis has come in and done a great job. 3 strikeouts for the righty for 2 1/3. And he's helped Tyler Cruz try and get off the hook. The bats just haven't been able to help him so far. They've got one more chance, and he's trying to keep it to a 1-score game.
Lordui takes the first 2. He's ahead 2-0. Again, the next ball game will start, around 40 minutes or so after this one. That's Point and Thomas in what is functionally an elimination game. They will still play tomorrow, but for one of them, they're not playing for anything except memories. 3-0 count.
You see the bearded dragons there.
Yep, some lady with 2 bearded dragons on her shoulder and a couple of lizards near her, too. 3-0 count. I just want to know, I'm just saying, if those are allowed at the ballpark, you better not ever tell me you can't have a dog.
Remember one time I ran into my brother-in-law. We were at a gas station in Montgomery and just happened to be at the same gas station with him. And he's like, hey, you should check out my front seat. And he's just driving around town with his bearded dragon he named Hermes. Rest in peace, my friend. I miss you, Hermes.
It's over for a strike, 0-1.
Clarity I felt like was needed there. My brother-in-law's still good, as far as I know anyways.
That's right. One's inside, 1-1.
A little messed up in the head, but aren't we all?
Right. That one just misses. See Thomas getting ready for their ball game. That one fouled back. Out of play. Lopez awaits. Fouled away.
There's a little bit of activity in the Mobile bullpen.
Number 21 working in the pen for Mobile. Looks like he's ready, just hanging out in case his number is called. Lopez lifts it left center field. Long run. Harris will get there. Lardui will retreat to first.
A lot closer than that should have been. If that's 21, then that's Tyler Cruz. I don't think the pitcher can be re-entered.
No.
So
now we'll have to get another look at in the bullpen to see who that is. Let's go back to the pen. We saw 21. That's interesting stretches, young man. Move your glove. Can't quite make out his number. It's 22. Matthew Holston. That last shot got us the information we needed. Matthew Holston, the senior from Spanish Fort, is waiting and ready in the pen, and that's a wild pitch that gets above the head of the catcher, and that's going to put Lardui down at second with 2 away here.
Faulkner trying to cash in a free pass here. Eduardo Martinez, 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts today. He's now 5 of 19 against Mobile.
Big cut, can't get it. Martinez is scuffling. Ball and a strike. As you noted, a couple of strikeouts already on him today. And he'll swing through that one, fouled off.
Just got a piece of it to stay alive.
So 1-2. Insurance run out at second base, but it's going to take a hit to get him home. Martinez, towering shot, left field over the monster and out of here. A 2-run shot for Eduardo Martinez, and it's now 4-1. That changes the complexion big time.
Yeah, a massive shot for Martinez, and that's what he's been doing all year long. Martinez has been leading the Eagles in home runs or towards the top the entire season, and when he gets a hold of one, you can absolutely forget about that ball's existence. Eduardo Martinez punishes baseballs, makes it a 4-1 baseball game now. Massive, massive difference in this game, and now if you're Patrick McCarthy, do you put Mose Hayes back out there if he says he's still good?
It depends. I think you let him tell you. You got another day of games to go tomorrow. If you don't have to open your pen at all today, that helps everybody. Are they appealing whether or not he touched third?
I think so. They just appealed that. I'm not sure which one they appealed. Missing third, but neither of them did. So it's a 4-1 ball game now with a 2-run shot.
I know that in the history of baseball, people have missed. And I know that in the history of baseball, appeals have been won. But I also know that in 40 years of watching baseball, I don't recall ever seeing the umpire confirm on the appeal, even if someone did miss third.
Yeah.
I think it's the thing you have to do, but you expect no success from it.
And
like me complaining about paying taxes. I'm going to pay them. I just need to be heard.
Yeah.
3 balls and a strike on Juan Trinidad. Trinidad left center field, driving everybody back. It's going, it's going. It's out of here. A solo shot for Juan Trinidad. Back-to-back home runs for Martinez and Trinidad, and this is now a 5-1 game.
Trinidad slows down, deliberately steps on third, looks at the umpire and keeps going, making sure everybody knows he just did that. Back-to-back jacks for Trinidad and Martinez. They did that earlier against Thomas, too.
Now conversation. 5-1 is the score.
Not exactly sure what's going on here with this meeting. The umpires are writing something down.
Is this a warning? Is this an ejection? Did somebody from the Mobile dugout say something? What are we dealing with? So 5-1 is your score as umpires come together, discuss something, write something down, and share it with no one. It's the umpire's secret book club. I don't think I've seen that before. Let's come together, let's talk about it, let's write it down and tell no one. Soriano to the dish. Big cut, can't get it. And he swings through that one, strike three. So Davis finishes Soriano off on 3 pitches, whatever the mound or the umpire conference was about, and the inning is over. But Faulkner adds 3 in the 9th off of 2 long balls. Mobile down 4 as we go to the bottom half.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports.
The Jackson Rockabilly, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody.
Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers.
Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
The SSAC is about leadership, teamwork,
Achievement. Community.
Initiative.
Ambition.
Well-being.
Adaptability.
Sportsmanship.
Trust.
Integrity. Gratitude.
Confidence.
Health.
Self-discipline.
Friendship.
Openness.
Growth.
connection,
Courage. Tradition.
Collaboration.
The SSAC is about vision.
Cameron Brock's got a solo home run to his credit today. He leads this inning off. Brock, McWhorter, and Harris due up. Brock will send that one to right field, and Lordui is retired. One gone here in the inning, and it's actually not going to be McWhorter at the dish. It's going to be number 9, and that is Sean Mason, the senior from Mobile, McGill-Tulane High School. In the box, awaiting his first pitch of the day, Sean Mason. That one over for a strike.
Nice little curveball. Mo's going almost 12-6 with that one.
Moses with a 4-run lead. Delivers again, misses away.
There's a little bit of loosening in the Faulkner pin. Jordan DeStefano up.
Just in case.
His game feels like it's in Hayes' hand unless Mason can start something here.
That one will miss away. 2 balls and a strike. The righty from Homer, Alaska. Comes set. Mason will foul it off. 2-2. You see the Thomas players above the Mobile dugout in the green shirts hanging out. Point players over here behind the Faulkner dugout. Those two teams will play about 40 minutes after the conclusion of this ball game. Mose Hayes gets the sign and delivers. There's a grounder, third base. Soriano up and firing, and he got Mason. 2 gone.
Yeah, good work by Soriano. Able to take his time a little bit and then throw it across. He's got such a big arm over at third. He's able to.
Pinch hitting is Bryce Eddington.
Saw Eddington last night.
Eddington was the starter and left last night, or yesterday morning. It's been many hours since we last saw Bryce Eddington. That one over for a strike.
Eddington played in 4 games against Faulkner already this season. 5 of 16, 4 runs scored, 2 RBIs, and 1 home run. He's got to find a way to get aboard here and extend this game.
Hayes gets the sign, delivers. High fly ball, right field. Lord Dewey is there. It's a complete game win for Mose Hayes. 112 pitches, 87 strikes for Mose Hayes in this one. He struck out 7. He allowed 5 hits. He didn't walk anybody over a 9-inning complete game in 112 pitches and an absurd strike percentage, Carter Moles. 87 strikes on 112 pitches, 78% strikes today.
Yeah, Hayes was everything that Faulkner needed him to be today. Yesterday, Faulkner struggled with putting guys on and that being punished. Hayes did not put anybody on by a free pass with the walks. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think he hit anybody either. He hit one batter. He issued one free pass the entire time. And Hayes did the job today. And he goes out, and importantly, he goes the entire distance, and now Faulkner has everybody available for that game against Loyola, which it doesn't necessarily mean much for the tournament, but it could have some pretty big national tournament implications as well.
Yeah, that's the thing to look at now. Here's the result of this, and we'll start with, as you, our Mobile fans are watching, you want to know what's next for your ball club. Mobile will play its final tournament game tomorrow at 10 a.m. against Blue Mountain. Faulkner will play the scheduled 1 o'clock game against Loyola. Here's what those games matter in terms of this tournament. Jack nothing, because Blue Mountain has clinched Pool A. But here's where they matter for, in particular, Faulkner and Loyola matter for beyond this tournament. Both of them looking for an at-large berth, and they may be competing with each other. They may both get in. They may be playing for seed line. But Faulkner and Loyola with some national tournament implications tomorrow, but no conference tournament implications. By every mathematical scenario, Blue Mountain is the Pool A champion, and they've got an automatic bid. They're playing Saturday. Mobile will play Blue Mountain tomorrow at 10 o'clock. I'll be interested to see how Blue Mountain manages that game, knowing they got a conference championship game the next day no matter what they do. And Faulkner playing Loyola in what is the renewal of an old rivalry at least one more time this season.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun to see how Pool A shapes out and just see how Blue Mountain handles that game. And then Faulkner and Loyola battling for national seed line. And we got a couple of really fun games here in Pool B coming up in just a few minutes too.
All right, Pool B action in about 40 minutes. Point and Thomas for Carter Bowles. I'm Jeremy Smith. This is the SSAC Baseball Championship.
The SSAC is about leadership, teamwork,
Achievement. Community.
Initiative.
Ambition.
Well-being.
Adaptability.
Sportsmanship.
Trust.
Integrity. Gratitude.
Confidence.
Health.
Self-discipline.
Friendship.
Openness.
Growth.
connection,
Courage.
Tradition.
Collaboration.
The SSAC is about vision.